4:36 this morning. Let's get you up to speed on the stories you need to know to start your day. One of Southern Arizona's top tourist attractions, Old Tucson Studios, announced they will be closed indefinitely because of the pandemic. Pima County will take control of the park on September 14th. Old Tucson says public health protocols and restrictions on park attendance made it impossible to stay open. And in-person school should resume today at Cactus Shadows High School in Cave Creek after major staffing delays. Parents and students rallied yesterday morning in support of the return. Last week, the school's principal had to cancel in-person classes because too many teachers and staff resigned or called out. Other Cave Creek Unified schools are also scheduled to return to in-person classes today.
Well, Boeing's newest planes, the 787 Dreamliner, could be headed for another controversy. The company says the Dreamliner has a manufacturing issue that affects its plane's horizontal stabilizer. Now, this is not to be confused with the 737 MAX models that saw two major international crashes and hundreds of deaths due to a software issue. Boeing says the stabilizer problem doesn't pose a safety issue, but it will affect future deliveries. In 10 years, Uber plans to go completely electric. The company announced the move, citing their current cars are 41% higher in carbon emissions than an average occupancy vehicle. They say it's because drivers have to drive solo to pick up their passengers, adding miles to each trip. Drivers who already have an electric car will earn an extra $1.50 per trip, and hybrid drivers get an extra 50 cents. And now you're up to speed. Don't forget, you can always find the latest news on our website, 12news.com, or the free 12 News app.